Hey guys, John Hassan with Club Iron Coaching in Southern California. I will be hosting this interview / podcast. It's kind of our first real podcast. I want to keep these up. But this one is going to be featured on Gina's channel. That's my girlfriend, GinaGagnon. And it's going to be featuring Karissa Puchkovsky. I don't know if I butchered your name or not, Karissa. But she is my athlete from last year. She got into incredible shape, and we're just going to try to squash some of the misconceptions in female lifting. A lot of girls think that when they start lifting like guys, they're going to look like guys, and eating in a way that fuels a workout might make them look bulky or something like that. And girls aren't going to look bulky unless they take a lot of drugs or they eat too much. So I really want to butcher that and get it out there, get it on my platform, and help my club understand that. So if you guys want to listen and follow along, these are two incredible stories. Gina is brand new in lifting. She has been lifting for about a year now, seeing all types of newbie gains. And Karissa has been lifting for a couple of years now and just really started to take it, or not started to take it seriously. She's been serious about it the whole time, but really started to get educated, and she's really becoming a serious athlete in the sport. They are not power lifters or bodybuilders by any means. They are power builders. So they compete. Gina might be competing in a bikini show really soon. Karissa has competed in powerlifting, but they are power builders. They are strength and conditioning athletes. So if you want to listen to them, see their journey, see their how they do things, follow along. It's a great interview, really cool people. And if you have any questions at all or ideas for future interviews, let me know in the comments below. Bye. Club Iron is a strength and conditioning gym in Southern California that prescribes local and online training and nutrition protocols for anyone from the elderly to the obese to even elite level athletes. If you want to follow along with our journey, you could follow our YouTube channel, Club Iron, or Gina's YouTube channel, just Gina Gagnon. And if you want to work with us, go to CLUBIRONCOACHING.com, fill out the application there, or you can DM me on Instagram at club_iron, or you can email me at clubironcoaching@gmail.com. Or if you are local to Murrieta and Temecula, stop by Club Iron Gym. We will get a lift in, and I can prescribe your workouts and nutrition so that you could execute it at your gym. Anyway, that is all from Club Iron Coaching. Hope you enjoy. Goodbye. Perfect. So first, you guys got to introduce yourself. On the right, who are you?
I'm Karissa Brzezinski.
Say that loud. Say your name loud. Karissa what? Because nobody can say it.
Karissa Brzezinski.
Brzezinski?
Brzezinski. Perchinsky? That's the proper Polish way. But the Americanized way is Brzezinski.
It's like Gagnon, but Gagnon, so I hear you.
I never knew how to pronounce that.
Yeah.
I just ignored that
I did too.
fact for a while. I was like, Gina! Gina
we
G.
don't need any last names.
And that's gorgeous to the left. What's your name?
I'm Gina Gagnon.
Gina Gagnon. All right, and Karissa, how long have you been lifting weights?
About 5 years now.
5 years?
5.
Consistently?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Gina, how long have you been lifting weights?
A little bit over a year, I think.
Cool. And Karissa, when you first started lifting weights, what was your goal with fitness?
Man.
What made you first pick up a barbell?
I was in college, and my friend got me into it by suggesting it. I was just a little treadmill bunny, and I was over it. So I picked up some weights, and I got really addicted to the strength right away.
Yeah.
So you weren't like a cardio bunny in the beginning?
I was.
Oh.
But I did some lifting, but it was like the whole tone condition thing. And
that's how we all start out. Even guys.
yeah.
Tons of cardio. And tons
But then
of
you get a taste of that strength, and you get hooked, and
That's a good way to put it.
and then it's fate. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Gina, where does your history start?
It started with the Club Iron, actually. So I was going to go to Europe, and I was really, really skinny. And my brother told me that I needed to get in here and start weightlifting. And I was like, weightlifting's for guys. I'm not doing that. And then he got really mad at me. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go in there and see what's up. And then I realized how weak I was, and I hated feeling weak, and I hated that I couldn't lift anything without trembling, because that's just not...
I remember we called you Bambi.
Yeah, that's right. You called me Bambi because I was shaking. So then I just started coming in more consistently, I got really serious about it, and now I love it. It's the best feeling ever. Hitting.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. Dang.
And what is your approach now with lifting? Like for both of you guys, do you lift really light for a ton of reps? Are you addicted to like getting really strong in specific movements?
I want Karissa's answer on this one first, because you're more educated, you have more experience. So what's your...
I started off, you know, the initial gains are insane, and they're so fun, and they're so addicting.
You were still seeing them last year.
I was, but when my first year to 18 months was, I was doing body scans regularly because I was trying to figure out, like I had hypoglycemia and I had some other stuff, so I was getting these body scans, and they ended up working out to track some of my muscle gains at the same time, and I ended up gaining 9 pounds of muscle in that first baby gain period, and I was just like,
oh, that's amazing.
I was just hooked. You know, I had my friends were all into powerlifting, and we were just like pushing each other, and it was just like the best community and environment, and I fell in love with that. Going to the gym, being with those people, pushing myself every week, and then I adopted it as my own and started doing my own research and figuring out my own plans based on what I want. And I start off every plan with my goals and what I want to do and what I want to accomplish, and then I pull from that and create a plan that matches that.
Yeah.
It's a process I do, you know. I kind of just like tuck away in a corner and like I'm like, what do I want? Okay, I want my squat to not have a butt wink in it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why do I have a butt wink? I'm like, well, I can't make my butt, I can't make my pelvis.
It starts off with,
it starts off big and
strength.
Yeah.
So you need to figure out a way to get stronger, which
Yeah.
led you down this.
And you naturally taper down to what you want. You know, I take a big idea like getting rid of a butt wink, and you figure out why you have that, and then you figure out the exercises to get rid of it, and then
At any point where
that's
you're
your plan.
like looking on social media and seeing these girls that are lifting a ton of weight that look like nothing that you want to look like, big huge delts, you know, these big traps and everything. Were you ever scared of putting on too much muscle?
I actually wasn't. I know a lot of people do worry about that, and I actually never did.
Okay, well,
I don't know why.
Gina was really scared
Yeah.
about. I know that for a fact.
Well, that's really lucky that you never had to worry about that,
I
honestly.
had a lot of friends that worried about that,
Yeah.
but I never did because I understood that you can stop, and if it was so
That's what I tell everybody. So
I'm like, if you're not gonna like wake up in the morning and be like, oh God, how did this happen? You know? If it was that easy, no one would be working that hard.
That's true. I feel like it's a lot of knowledge deficit for women particularly, because a lot of this
You like touch a weight and you're like,
yeah, and like it's really portrayed as a male sport, I feel like. So for women coming into the sport, when you start looking at these competitors, they're huge. Ringo, stop that. They're huge. Sorry, our puppy's eating the equipment. You know, and I know that it took them years to get to that point, but it definitely was, for me, really intimidating. I still want to have a very womanly figure, which has only grown, I think, since I've started weightlifting, actually, as my figure has improved a lot from being a stick. But
it gives you curves.
It does.
It's really good.
But there's a huge misconception and a huge knowledge deficit, I think, particularly for women and weightlifting. So, I mean, it's definitely something that I think more knowledge could be put out there and more education.
For sure.
Yeah.
more examples.
Yeah.
You guys making these YouTube videos, being transparent with it on social media, that's huge. It's not just showing off. That's helping out so many girls that are confused about this.
It's true.
Because the first question that I get from any girl that's coming into my gym is, am I going to get bulky?
Yeah, that was my first question.
And that is hilarious. That's a good point. You're not going to wake up one day with a if you notice something getting big, figure out why it's getting big, figure out like what that movement is, and then slow down on that movement and put an emphasis on another body part that you do want big, like what do girls always want.
Well, people work hard for muscle. You don't wake up with it, you know.
Yeah.
You work really hard to get it.
I mean,
Yeah, that's right.
If you got to a point to where you were putting on like this insane amount of muscle, it's just being me being in the industry and seeing this thing, it would take you guys so long to get to that point naturally without drugs.
Yeah.
And if you actually were dedicated enough to put in all that time, like I'm talking like 6 years into just this, by the time you reach that physique, you're going to be so passionate about like the history that it
Yeah.
Totally.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be fine.
Totally.
And that's going to be your life now. And it's not something that's going to be pushed on you, because if you don't like it, then you would have stopped 3 years ago or just figured out a different road.
Right.
That's totally true. Yeah.
And you won't. Like, if you, what's your ultimate goal with powerlifting in the bench squat? Like, what are some numbers that you're crazy, like, excited about?
Well, my next, I really want to compete. I'm really into competing in powerlifting competitions.
so
I
well,
really want to
too.
I want to go all the way with it. I really want to do like state, national.
Yeah.
I want to keep going. I have reasonable goals along the way, and I'm not going to jump too far ahead of myself. I know my current squat is 250. I got in a powerlifting competition, but
It's awesome.
I want to feel like I can hit heavier squats regularly, because it's just like this peak I hit, and then I can't even work out at a reasonable percentage of that on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So I'd really love to hit 275 on squat, like sometime in the next like 2 to 3 years.
That's awesome.
I'm thinking I can get there in the next like 18 months, if I keep focusing on what I'm doing right now. Deadlift, I'm feeling good. I got 325, but I really want to hit that.
That was 325.
With good-
You didn't hear it. 325 pounds. You didn't hear it.
I really want to get that with better form.
Yeah,
And-
I want you to get that with better form.
Yes. Yes. I want to feel like I'm like, don't look at me deadlift, I'll just pick it up. You can hear it. And then bench is going really well for me right now.
Yeah, your bench is
I've hit
amazing.
155 competition with a pause. I've hit 140. I think I hit 145, but I didn't hit that in the competition because I hit my 3. I got 140 because I was just cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've been training only with a pause, and I really like that. And so my bench has been flying up really good, and I'd really like to hit 185 on bench.
185.
Yeah.
That's
No, wait.
awesome.
Yeah. Plate
45.
25. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I could see you doing it. Yeah.
So what's your kind of goal with this? Are you looking more towards powerlifting competition?
Well,
or competition, just maintaining?
As you know, but for those of you that haven't been watching the other channels or the other YouTube videos, I'm currently bulking. I'm feeling so freaking fluffy. She's bulking too. But
I'm bulking. I'm doing
much
so
better,
good. I'm
much
doing
better,
so well. I
yeah.
lost 3 pounds.
Really? Wow.
So most of the time,
Not supposed to lose 3 pounds.
Yeah.
They are immediately put into a deficit.
Yeah, but no, I am bulking for a bikini competition. So that's my end goal. Right now, I just want to try and focus on strength and bulking. And I'm not going to worry about too much, but by the end of this year, once I hit 225 for 5 on squat, we're just giving ourselves kind of like more of a, yeah, I don't know, that's scary. Once I do that, then I'll feel like I'm ready to kind of start cutting. And if, whatever strength we can get to before that final end too, that'll be exciting. But end goal right now is the bikini competition, which I'm getting, I think, Karissa to do with me.
Yeah.
Yay, bikini buddy.
I think it's happening. I'm excited.
Lifting numbers instead of body weight numbers
Yeah.
before a cut, because who knows what
That's-
you're going to look
that's
like
a good
next
point.
to or at 130 pounds.
Yeah.
You might not like the way that you look at.
Yeah.
And I know, just being a coach, that we could reach your 225 for 5 at your body weight or maintaining it or just a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you're just focusing on weight, you could bulk up to 130 pounds in a month if you binged every night.
Yeah, so it's actually helped
But
me
you
a
never
lot.
Be able to get 225 pounds in a month.
It's
Yeah.
exciting for me to focus on that instead of the actual weight gain, because now that I'm focused on strength, I can eat better and not feel like I have to force feed myself, which I was feeling initially.
So let's talk about that though.
Yeah.
What your nutrition before you started at Club Iron, learning about macros and flexible
Oh,
dieting?
well, I mean, I am a nurse, so I'm still like educated in diet, and a lot of my background is in nutrition counseling with my nursing. So it was in a huge deficit. I think I was at like 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day, and I was eating really good, but it was very minimal. I was eating like an egg for breakfast, then an apple, and like someone told me one time, oh, well, I eat oatmeal and then 2 eggs for breakfast. And I like remember thinking, why would you do that? That's so many calories to start your day off. that's horrible. And now that you're actually like having to burn so many calories in the gym, if I tried, I feel like to even eat at that level that I was at before, I would feel like death. So consistently, I've actually been hitting about 17 to 2,000 a day from 1,000 to 1,200. So,
Nice.
and I feel really good. I feel really strong. Thank you. Well, you're biased, but
You are, but you look great. So, and I'm not.
How was your nutrition at the beginning of your fitness career, and what is it now?
It's pretty similar to her, actually.
I think a lot of women have that sense.
I was like,
It's not just women. I started doing the same thing. When I was losing weight and I had to lose that 100 pounds, I was losing like 1,200.
Well, I think then
Yeah.
everyone has a pretty serious education deficit when they get started, but it's
well,
there.
I don't even know what I was thinking. I did not eat anything like no bread.
Yeah.
I just didn't eat bread.
Yeah, because that's what
And
you
I
hear.
honestly,
It's like not good for you.
I remember because Cameron taught me macros like 5
That's
years
her
ago.
husband, Cameron.
And I didn't know what a carb was. I thought carbs was bread and pasta.
Yeah.
I had no idea that carbs
thought
were in
that
things. I was like,
too.
he had explained to me what a carb was, and I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
I remember.
This like thing in the air that's like a carb. And he told me what I should eat, and I think he was trying to get me to eat like 1,200 calories, to be honest.
Yeah.
And the protein was like 130.
And when you heard
and
that,
I was like, and I go and I sit in my little corner because I was still a little corner person where I go and do my thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, what does like 140 protein mean? Like, what does that look
Yeah.
like? And I like equaled it into like chicken.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so much chicken.
So much food.
And I was freaking out.
Yeah, you don't
And the
realize.
whole, I remember like distinctly planning like all the food I had to eat the next day and going and buying it all and eating it all and just feeling like
sick.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks later I got used to it and I was starving all the time.
Dang it, exactly. Now I'm hungry
Yeah.
all the time.
And once you learn macros and know what's in everything, you can never go back.
Yeah.
You're like 40 carbs. And you're screwed.
So now the way that you guys are moving forward is you're not scared of training heavy
Not at all.
and flexible dieting, I guess is what we're going to call it.
Absolutely.
So you carbs, fat, and protein, they're important. And you're not really scared of like.
I'm gonna eat my French
stuff.
fries and my cake. I want it. Yeah.
And you're not feeling bad when you eat like a Pop-Tart or.
No,
but
no.
you have a balanced diet of wholesome. organic
Exactly.
foods.
I think everything in balance and everything.
Yeah, I eat really well because
Yeah.
it makes me feel good.
Yes.
I don't eat well because I have to.
Yeah,
But it helps you mentally.
it does.
Because if you know you can have something, you're like, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're like, no more bread, you like only want bread.
Yeah, restricting yourself is really,
You know?
really, yeah.
Last thing, we only have 3 more minutes before this shuts off. Supplements. What kind of supplements do you guys take?
Pre-workout all day.
I do pre-workout. I stopped for like 3 years. I just started again. And
Oh,
I got
wow.
I got that one.
Yeah,
that's
the caffeine-free.
caffeine free because I was trying to limit my caffeine intake. And it's working good.
That's awesome. I
Very-
actually
yeah.
like that one a lot. It was
Yeah.
really good.
But no, it's good. Caffeine's good. Protein powder.
Protein powder, yeah.
And I just bought a clean gainer. It's called Clean Gainer.
Oh yeah, you got
Because
that
I'm
gainer.
struggling hardcore to bulk. I've never bulked before.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a lean bulk.
Both of these girls are bulky.
I've been bulking for 3 weeks. And I'm struggling. I got a lot left.
Supplements.
What are you at right now? I'm at 22. Wait, I'm at 25.30.
Okay, I'm still. I think we only have me at 1750.
Yeah,
So
I'm at
I'm
20.
still. Yeah,
I'm at 25.30 as a 12. I have myself at a 12% bulk.
Karissa has a lot more muscle mass and strength than you.
I agree. Yep.
She is just burning more calories
Yeah.
at rest.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely. I can't wait to get to this
Eventually.
level. Yeah. Give me those 2,000 calories.
That's why
Heck
we
yeah.
work on metabolism.
Yeah.
Eventually you guys hopefully can maintain at like 2,500 or 3,000.
Yeah.
Katie Ann, if you guys will follow her, she's maintaining on like 3,500 calories a day.
And she's the tiniest little thing I've
a lot
ever
of
seen.
She's
Yeah.
405 pounds.
Dang. Goals.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And
Well,
Gina, I already know your supplements, just basic, right?
really basic.
Protein powder.
Multivitamin.
Multivitamin.
Yeah.
Vitamin C.
Fish
Lots of
oil.
vitamin C. Fish oil. I have not had any fish oil, but John
Get
does.
yourself
Have
some
you guys
fish
taken
oil.
creatine?
No.
You give me creatine sometimes.
Yeah.
I think you give me creatine sometimes.
And we don't need to unless we're doing it every day.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I just haven't.
That's cool. You don't need it. That is all. Good job, guys. So If you guys have any questions for these girls and you want another episode like this, go ahead and leave a comment below. If not, and you really don't care, then we'll look back at this 10 years down the road and it's gonna be awesome. Goodbye.